So you may be stuck with one SMMA client or a few clients and you're not quite satisfied and you want to get more. So here I'm going to talk to you about how to actually use your clients to gain more clients and make the most out of every single client. That doesn't mean take the most money from them, it just means explore all the opportunities that you do have with that one client, just to enhance the experience and satisfy your agency, your SMMA, whatever it is that you are currently running. And so the way to actually do it is through the use of a referral program. This is one of the key ways and main ways to actually do it. So if you have one client and you say to them, for every new client you gain us to actually sign the contract or pay us for the first month or pay us for the first 3 months, whatever your conditions may be. This is where you will use that and you'll say we'll pay you, for example, 15% of our monthly profit or 15% of the profit they generate us. There's so many different terms and conditions you can mix it up with, but that is one of the main ways. Then the other ways is also, like I said, exploring all the opportunities with perhaps just the one client you do have. As I've found when I've started cold calling and when I've tried to onboard the clients or gain the 8 leads for them, which is the offer we're currently running at the agency. We're going to generate the clients 8 free leads. Until we do that, it's all free. We don't ask for a commission off them or nothing like that. And that is the offer we're currently running for the agency. Now, I've often found that when I've cold called, like I said, when I've onboarded them, that they do have multiple businesses, or maybe they have some sort of little side hustle they're trying to do if their business isn't quite going as how they are wanting it to, which for some people may be the case, for some people it may not be. They may be satisfied with everything they're doing. But like I said, if you explore all the opportunities with that one particular client, you have such a vast range of options and things to go with. So if you just do lead generation, but you don't really have a set up agency or kind of a sole trader, you just sort of do it on the side, you don't have a set up business, then the way to do it would be you could perhaps generate them some leads, but if they're doing a side hustle of, they're a roofer, but they didn't have a side hustle of making cakes as that's their hobby. Many people turn their hobby into kind of a monetized thing, so that can be an option there, and you can just offer to do their social media for their cake hobby, and that's just another way to make the most out of every client. And like I said, it's not about taking the most money from them, it's just about exploring all the opportunities that are there and that are there sitting right in front of you that you may not know that are there. So if the person or the client has a side hustle, then feel free to explore that. And if you're not set up and fully running an agency, or you're kind of set on one business type, then by all means do different side hustles. So you may be generating leads for their main roofer business, but you may be just doing their social media management for the cake baking business, whatever it may be. So let me go into a little bit more detail about how to actually use your current clients to gain more clients through the referral program I talked about earlier. So a simple referral program, it's very good and very easy to think about, but it's actually hard to execute well. And how do you execute it well? Well, automation can also come into this. It can play a huge role. And just by making the whole system not clunky, perhaps you outsource kind of the referral program, or you outsource onboarding. So if you have one particular outsourced person that does all your onboarding for your agency, that is a great way to ensure that it's going to be smooth, efficient. Everything that I've talked about on this channel throughout, the customer service, keeping in contact with the client, everything that's kind of put into that category is done well, so you can outsource the onboarding process if you have a lot of clients and you know they're going to refer you so many clients. Or if you're struggling to actually gain clients and you just have the one client, then pay all of your attention into the ones they're referring you to, as if you show the people that perhaps are going to come and be part of your agency that you care, then that means they are far more likely to want to convert and you're not just another number in a big company. So that is a huge advantage of actually being small and not very well developed business or company, that you can actually show the few clients you do have how much you care, how much you want this to work for them, and how you want to generate them the results. And once you have referred those people, then you can say to the people that have been referred to you, same thing, referral program will pay you 15% of our profits, for example, for that particular client, or however many clients you generate us, something along those lines. And like I said, you can either make this clunky or you can make it seamless, automated and easy to do. So those are kind of the two ways. If you want me to make another video about how to go more in depth in this, just comment down below. This is a kind of a brief and a quick overview of how they work. But yeah, if you'd like me to create a new video about how to actually do it, how to make it a lot easier and a lot more seamless for the client, please let me know down below in the comments or message me on social media. Any direct communication to myself, and I will be more than happy to make that video for you. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I'll see you in the next one.